Now I dey understand why the young people not dey respect the elderly ones. Take a look at the protests, take a look at what is happening right now. You will get to understand that the major challenge the young people that want to protest peacefully are having, they are the elderly ones in our society. In Lagos and some part of Nigeria, the elderly, the obas, the community heads were actually used to protest against young protesters, that the young people should continue to endure the government which the old people have ruined, instead of them to encourage the young people to go into peaceful protests. I'm not saying that they should be violent in their protests and all those kind of things. They should go into peaceful protests because Nigeria is going through a worst hand right now. The government leaders, it seems like they don't even have any clue of what to do to solve the problem. Because the people want to protest right now, they suddenly became, kind of smart with their ideas. They are doing the right things all of a sudden. But I want you to see this video of some elderly people in Lagos State and some part of Nigeria protesting against the young people, the end bad governance protest. That is what a lot of people need to actually understand. If young people not dey respect you, not blame them. Now because of this kind of people, now then cause am. Let's watch.
No more protest. You can see it. They say no more protest. No more protest. Go see protest more. No more protest. Go see protest. Go see more. Go see more. Go see.
What is your own take about this kind of things? What is your own take? I want you to put that in the comment section, because a lot of people are really responding to this story. I think this is getting out of hand. How would people's parents be used against their children? That is what we are seeing in this government. Talking about the protest again, the likes of Asari Dokubo is coming out to make a statement. I think that statement is indicting. I want lawyers in the house to actually tell me, kind of what they understand by the statement of Asari Dokubo coming out to threaten protesters or peaceful protesters out there. Let's watch him talk about, kind of threaten them, so that you will get to understand the kind of things that the government are employing for this kind of protest. I think the government, they know that they are doing what is wrong. They don't want to repent from it. They don't want to change, and they don't want anybody to, kind of challenge them to it. To the extent that the senior president came out to say, let those people that want to protest, that they will keep eating. I think this APC government, they are reckless in their statement. For real, they are reckless. Although we have some good people within it, but the bad ones now them plenty past the good ones. Making some reckless statements that will anger the people more. These are some of the things we don't really want in our society right now. Let's listen to what Asari Dokubo, how he threatened peaceful protesters.
I no be IG of police. If you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Don't bring your protest here. This protest does not concern us. And anywhere where you are doing your protest, I did there you are doing your protest, I know that you are a threat to me. I will be a threat to you. That is it. I'm not going to romance my words. I'm not going to do CC with you. I am not a CC. My name is Mujahid Dokubasare, and I'm going to live up to my name. And I will stand firm. I'm not doing it because I'm a Bola Tinubu is going to give me anything. No, I'm doing it because I believe that if I don't do it, my life will be in danger. The life of my children will be in danger. The life of my compatriot, all of you who are here, will be in danger. It is wrong for us to be part or even...
I want lawyers in the house to tell me what they feel about this kind of things, and kind of the legal implication of what Asari Dokubo has said about all of this. I want them to tell me, because this is just like an open threat, backed by the government against the young people of Nigeria and peaceful protesters. That is something I kind of understand, but I want the lawyers in the house to actually tell me what they feel about this thing and whether it's legal or illegal. That is something I need to understand about all of this. Talking about protest, I think Ghanaians, they've joined Nigeria to protest against bad governance. This is actually disturbing to an extent, and the leaders of these African countries, they need to really talk to themselves. We saw what happened in Kenya and some part of the world, some part of the country, some part of Africa. Yes, a lot is being happening in terms of bad governance, and Ghana has actually come out to stage a surprise protest on their government, and that is really, trending out on social media. We are not the only person or only country experiencing bad governance. We have a lot of countries in Africa experiencing same, but they are gradually coming out to protest against these kind of people, because the leaders out there, they need to be in position. They don't really care about their people. You are now asking young people not to protest, but you never provide food for them, no job, no adequate infrastructure, cost of living is high, everything is getting worse, and you are not doing anything about it. The people that want to do something about it, like the Dangotes, you are frustrating them, and you want the young people to love you for that. And the likes of Senate President is coming out to say, let the protesters protest, that they will continue eating. That is really indicting to an extent. I think we need to find a way to solving this kind of problem. That is something I can say about all of this. What is your own take? Let's watch Ghana, how they protested yesterday, or how they started their protest. This is a protest going on in Ghana right now. You can see that these guys are not really comfortable with the actions, the policies, the attitude of their government leaders. I think these government people, they need to actually stand up and listen to the people and do the right thing. Is it difficult to do the right thing? That is the question I'm really asking right now. And a lot of people can really attest to that, based on what we are experiencing in our own country, Nigeria. When you talk about Nigeria right now, you talk about insecurity, you talk about, inadequate infrastructure, decayed infrastructure, you talk about corruption, you talk about cabals, you talk about a lot of things. And these people, they don't want to do the right thing. And the Senate President is an example of bad leadership. That is based on my own opinion, because when he's making statements, he is reckless in his statement, and that is really bad to an extent, and he needs to actually watch it if he must progress forward. That is something I believe about that. Some ministers like Wike, they are used to threaten the people, and a lot of people are now being sponsored against peaceful protesters. That is what we actually see in this kind of government, and that means the people sponsoring this no protest against the peaceful protesters, they don't want to change from their ways. That is the implication of it. And people they are using, I think those people, one, they are uneducated. Two, they are very hungry, because when you give them 5,000, 1,500, they are ready to actually kind of work for the government and protest against people demanding for their rights. What is really happened? Protest is a fundamental human right, and we have to really respect that to an extent. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.